Frustrating game. I thought that when we had the opportunity to turn the corner in a couple of times, when we in the past have cut a 12 point to a 9 point, 9 point went to 7. In the past, those type of runs we've had. Today, we weren't able to turn that corner. I think we cut it down to about 9. Our guys were competing, but we were just a little bit. The turnovers hurt us, and Belmont capitalized and did what they do very well, which is move the ball, get out in transition, and knock down step-in threes. And I thought ultimately that's what hurt us. When we stuck to what we had planned on doing, the guys were effective. And then when we got away from it, and credit to Belmont, I mean, you're not taking anything away from them. It's a very, very good team. That's a good team, and it was the game was frustrating because we just couldn't turn it like obviously we needed to.
That you couldn't quite turn it, but there were a couple periods, especially in like the seventh timeout period, where it was really close. What do you think kind of attributed to not quite getting there?
I thought we had some. I want to say it was a 9-point game. We enter it to the high post, and they get a steal for an immediate layup. Like the unguardable layups hurt us today, and I thought we didn't have that time where we got a steal and up it for a quick layup or a quick basket. We just didn't capitalize on those opportunities, and they did. And I think that's probably in that one stretch we trying to call a timeout, and I think our guys, might have been a 14-point game, and they hit 3 shots right away, went up to 20. With the way the rules are, the players have to call timeout, and I get that our guys are competing and they're fighting, and they want to get. There's a pride and a care with our team, and sometimes you just gotta take a deep breath, move the ball, reassess, and we probably went a little too fast in some of those moments.
Okay, and the second period was especially much closer, only losing out by 2 points. Your players mentioned that it was kind of more of they had calmed down by that point. They were a bit less jittery. Do you agree with that sentiment?
Well, I mean, if they say that, yeah, that's how they feel, right? You got to always respect someone's feelings, is what I've been told. And we got a good group of guys that that are honest about that. But yeah, I mean, here's the deal. We had a tough game against Murray. Went down to the wire. Go having a really good road win at Eastern Illinois, and then you come out and you're playing a team that is towards the top of the league again. And there's an excitement about that. And I like that because our guys are excited to go out there and play. They're not trying to figure out, how do we keep this thing close? There's an excitement of going out and competing and winning the game. The second half they calmed down a little bit. Actually, I thought in the first half we guarded some things really well. But when we did have a mistake, they knocked down that shot. And I thought that was a little demoralizing for our guys at times. And then we just had to reassess at halftime, like, hey, we're actually on the right path. Offense was the thing that I thought really hurt us today. 20 turnovers, that's really hard to overcome, 20 turnovers against Belmont.
And some pretty solid individual performances here. Pruitt, particularly in the first half, and Shamar Wright and Sean Goss Jr. particularly stood out in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, Pruitt's activity, he's getting better and better every day. He's a guy that's versatile inside and out, and he's proven that he can rebound, and he's got a physicality about it himself. Doss does a really good job of, getting into the lane and being slithery and creating opportunities for us. You'd like that. We just had to knock down a shot that we just weren't able to shoot, knock down. And then Jonathan Curtis was, I think he's 3 for 3, played about 13 minutes probably. Had a block shot, played on the perimeter. He's had a phenomenal 3 days of practice, and he goes in there and really competed the right way today. So I was definitely walking away here with some positives. And I told the guys upstairs, I said, we're sitting in this locker room frustrated because we didn't win, because we expect to win. Those are our expectations with this team. But I'm never going to take positives away, because you always got to grow. And Jonathan Curtis was somebody that I was really, really proud of. He's our only plus minus right now. That's a positive. So I was really excited to see him. I truly think Jonathan Curtis is a very, very good player.
That's all I've got.
It seems like keeping Mazinski off the board, that seemed like that was a really focal point for you all coming in.
Yeah.
Keeping him 0 for 4 from the field, 2 rebounds, sort of talking 4 turnovers. And he's one of the better players in the league.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about what that was like going into practice and coming in, executing that game.
Yeah, I think where some of our defensive rotations, our timing, we utilize our quickness off the ball. He's a good player. He's and they're a good team. So he to their credit, they just adjusted, and some other. I think Luke Smith had probably 17 at halftime. I think he's 5 for 8 from 3. So it's not necessarily that I thought they adjusted accordingly. I thought we did a good job on Mazinski with our schemes, how we did, and we frustrated him at times. Obviously not enough. We needed to do a little bit better job on some of the rotations, because I thought he did do a good job of getting the ball up to the basket or rotating it at times. But at the end of the day, I was proud of how our guys handled him. We just needed to do a better job on some of our perimeter breakdowns that I think we'll get back to work at it tomorrow.
And then you got another 3-game, a 3-game road trip here, another Thursday, Saturday, Monday.
Yeah.
Tech, Moorhead, Lumberton. So sort of what we're taking away from these past 3 games, moving into we're now in the thick of conference season.
Yeah, we're doing what we did last year again. That's what we're doing right now. We can try to act like we're not, but we are. And the Cougars are right back at it. And we have 4 games, 4 weeks at 3 games in a row. We're going to be traveling. I'll be on the road for 7 days in a row. Come back on the road. And it's just the nature of the beast right now. And I think that we're going to draw upon those experiences to prepare accordingly. Because this team right now, we prepare the right way, and they buy into that preparation. We can always get better, but that's what we're doing. So we're going to continue to prepare. That's going to take time. It's going to take really a collective effort from the whole department to, we got to be on time where we need to go, when we need to go, and all that kind of stuff. You got classes to balance and all that. And then you got to prepare for a very good Tennessee Tech team, who I think is very long, very unique, and they've been very close in some games, and they're getting better and better, and they were out for a long time. I respect that. I respect the fact that team, their record might not be, undefeated right now, but they've been out a long time, and that is a really hard thing to do, because we've done it now twice. And we're just going to draw upon those experiences and prepare accordingly starting tomorrow.